Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, maximizing your rental income, fishing boats customized the way you'd like them, and the safety, health, and environmental culture. All next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us this week on Suncoast FYI. I'm Nancy O'Neill. Are you looking to maximize your income for your vacation rental property? iTrip Vacations can help you do that. And Loretta Lumen is here to talk about that with us today. Good morning, Loretta.
Good morning, Nancy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Now, how is iTrip Vacations different from other property management companies?
Well, iTrip Vacations was started by a vacation property owner who was frustrated with the level of service and the lack of the use of the internet to market properties. And so 7 years ago, he started with a couple of properties in Panama City Beach, Florida, and since then the company has grown to cover more than 100 destination markets in the United States and Canada.
Now, what has sparked your interest in getting into this business?
Well, I am originally from the medical device arena, and my executive business skills had to do with lots of detail and orchestrating many things at once. But I wanted to have fun, and this business allows me to both help property owners maximize their income from rental properties and at the same time help vacationers have a great time on their vacation.
And how do you go about helping the property owners utilize your business?
Well, first of all, iTrip Vacations is a really great model, and it is because it is both national and local at the same time. On a national basis, we aggregate properties, more than 1,600 properties. We have departments for search engine optimization, for social media optimization. The iTrip site itself is getting 65 million views and 12 million opens a year. And so there's a lot of marketing that goes through the iTrip site and enables the property owners to really get a lot of visibility. We also list properties on all of the major vacation rental portals such as VRBO, FlipKey, HomeAway, etc. But in addition to that, I'm a local operator. I cover the area from Lido Key down through Siesta Key, Casey Key, into Venice, and I'm here to make sure that everything goes very smoothly for the homeowner in terms of maintenance, making sure that all issues are taken care of, but at the same time also ensuring that the vacationers have a great time and don't have any problems during their stay. I love to make people smile.
Now, obviously, we know that in season it's probably pretty easy to rent out these properties. How do you make it something that people want to come to during our more, off-season times of year?
Well, it's very easy to rent a property in season, but there's only really 15 weeks that comprise season, and there's 37 weeks that don't. This area is an absolutely magnificent area for visiting year-round. Not only are there activities in season, but in April you have the film festival, in June you have music festivals. There's always something going on. Never mind the sports and the lovely weather. But what we do is we help you by using technology. We have dynamic pricing, which is something similar to what the car rental and hotel operators use in terms of monitoring occupancy and then adjusting rates accordingly. And so we're able to fill spaces both through massive advertising, through our our departments that are maximizing the search engine optimization, and then also through the dynamic pricing. We use professional photography, professional writers to help ensure that your property looks the absolute best. And on the local level, we offer very good service in terms of making sure that the vacation owners have a good time. And we use technology also in terms of apps to use the Wi-Fi, figure out how to work the TV, etc. If there's anything remotely complicated in a house, you could just click a button and get a how-to video on how to operate it.
That's great, because I've been in so many places that you go into and you think, oh my gosh, I can't even turn the TV on. So they can get a hold of you if they have any kind of
Absolutely, right.
questions.
And that was one of the reasons why I was so intrigued with this model. For more than 25 years, my husband and I have had rental properties. And I have on more than one occasion gotten a phone call saying, I hit the wrong button. Can you come over? But I'd be 5 or 6 hours away. I couldn't come over.
Sure.
And so, first of all, I'm local, so I could come over.
Right.
But it's easier if you could just hit a button and see the 1, 2, 3, how to do it.
Right. So these are the types of different things that are happening in the rental industry now that we didn't have available to us before, which is just wonderful. So,
Yes.
Where can our viewers go and find out how to get a hold of you? And
it's www.itrip.net, N-E-T/Sarasota, or just itrip.net. I can also be reached at 941-225-2145.
Great. Thank you so much, Loretta, for being here.
Thank you, Nancy.
Next on Suncoast FYI, after you've chosen your favorite vacation spot, you need to decide what you want to do. And here in Sarasota, fishing is huge. So what better way to spend your time than fishing? When we come back, we'll sit down with the general manager of Panga Marine and discuss what kind of boat is right for you. And we'll be right back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. What kind of fishing boat is right for you? Panga Marine creates high-quality and high-performance boats. Tom Biller, the general manager of Panga Marine, joins me now and is going to give us an insight into his boat building process. Morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Morning. So how long has Panga business been in existence?
Well, we've been, Rob McDaniel started the business 14 years ago here in Sarasota.
Okay, and how long have you been with them?
I've been with them for just over 6 years.
Okay, and so you must like what you're doing to have stayed with them that long?
It's very rewarding, yes.
Okay. Now, what kind of boats do you build?
Yeah. Panga-style boats are very popular all over the world, and Rob introduced them here 14 years ago when he started. He started building them in Mexico. They're a very popular fishing boat down there. And what was so attractive is the versatility. You could go, we were out fishing 20, 30 miles offshore in the morning and pulling the flats in the afternoon.
Okay.
So that kind of versatility was very attractive.
Okay, so what is so unique about the design of the Panga boat? I've heard about them before, but I'd like to
Well, there are several design cues that define a Panga boat. It has a modified V, so the front of the boat can handle the big waves in a chop really well. And it also has what they call a delta planing pad, so the center of the boat doesn't have any dead rise, and it makes it very fuel efficient.
Okay. I know that you've recently done something with the community to help repopulate our bay scallops in Sarasota.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that project?
Yes, we were approached by Sarasota Bay Watch, and they are repopulating the Sarasota Bay with scallops and doing studies on the bay and the scallop populations. And we helped them by building a boat for them. And we even asked Suzuki to help out a little bit with powering it with a motor. And we also have built boats for Moat Marine to help with their research in the area as well. So anything that, these organizations that help protect our environment, especially the seashore, and I think it's an important part of our community.
Okay, now how many different boat designs do you have?
Okay, well, basically they're all based on the Panga style, but we make 18, 19, 20, 22, and a 29-foot boat.
And the difference in them, I mean, the design of the hull is the same? I mean, what changes when you go from a smaller size to a larger size?
Right. Essentially, the design hull design is the same throughout the line. You have the high swooping bow to protect you from the sea and keep the spray down. The delta planing pad to accommodate the fuel efficiency of the boat. So those design features you'll see throughout the lineup. The differences there really isn't a perfect boat. It's fun to try, but there's no perfect boat. So if you're more of an inshore fisherman, flats fisherman, then the 18 might suit you better. If you like to go offshore a lot, maybe the 29 is your boat, and then you have the ones in between to accommodate different styles of fishing and needs.
All right. Now, what other products do you sell at your store?
Well, it's all marine related, boats related. We also sell, a lot of folks are rebuilding or rehabilitating older boats, and we'll sell parts, consoles, leaning posts, live wells, things like that as well.
Now, do you have a dealer network, or do you sell your boats factory direct? How does that work?
Yeah, no, we're strictly factory direct. So there's no middlemen. We can, and we're getting, our effort is to get the best value straight to the customer. So we're selling boats factory direct.
Wonderful. Great. Now, if our viewers, and I'm sure they would, since we have so many fishermen here in Sarasota, where can they go to find out more information about you and your company?
Right. The best place to find out would be on our website, which is pangamarine.com.
Okay. A phone number that you'd like to share?
941-358-6800.
Great. Well, thanks. That was a lot of great information, and with all of summer coming up, we're going to be doing a lot more fishing out there. So thanks for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Coming up on Suncoast FYI, her job is to assess and define your safety, health, and environmental culture in the workplace. Kathy Hansel, president of Breakthrough Results, helps businesses improve their culture by working with their leaders and their employees. I'll sit down with Kathy when we come back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Breakthrough Results provides tools and training for leaders in a company to understand their role and their employees. Kathy Hansel, president of Breakthrough Results, joins me now. And hello, Kathy.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Good, thank you.
Now, can we start with, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and your background and your experience?
Sure. I started in safety, health, and environment issues and caring about helping people and helping the environment when I was really young. It carried through my entire career. So over the years, I've earned an environmental engineering degree, toxicology degree, I'm a lawyer, and 9 certifications in safety and quality. And that combination has given me a really unique view in how I can do what I love. And what I love is really serving people and serving the environment.
Okay, now your company is called Breakthrough Results.
Yes, it is.
So tell us what you do, what your company does.
Breakthrough Results is exactly what it sounds like. I'm a catalyst for change, and in particular, culture change. With the background I just shared with you, what I realized is if you really want to make a difference in a company, you have to begin to assess and understand its culture. And with doing that, I can have tools, and I then speak with the leaders, as you said, but also all the employees and the different processes that are in place. And I look at all of those and assess those and develop where they can be improved to improve ultimate performance in an organization.
Okay, so you actually go into a company, speak with everybody, and then take all that information that you've gathered and develop philosophy that you feel will work for their company. And how do you help them once you've done that? How do you get their performance to improve?
Okay, good question. After I do all the assessments, I look at it from a perspective of what can be, what is the optimum in a culture. And I look at it specifically through safety, health, and environmental lens. So when people ask me to come in or a leader, they're looking at safety, health, and environmental or sustainability, performance. So I assess their culture based on those filters. And then I see what can be and where the gaps are. I have a roadmap that I follow, a framework, and it's independent of the type of organization. So it's large and small, multinational, private, public, military, the government. All of those different organizations still need the same kind of assessment, same framework. And then I outline a multi-year plan for them, different trainings that are necessary, and very particularly, I look at the business processes. That's what drives the culture. Some people think it's the leader, and the leader has a big impact, certainly, but the way the business churns and operates is due to the way it's built, and that's the culture. So a leader has a piece of it, the culture has a piece of it, all those business processes, as well as where it's located internationally, geographically around the world. All those factors come to play, and then I offer a plan, a roadmap of how they can close their gaps and improve their performance.
Okay. So when you speak to the leaders, obviously they have ideas of the direction that they want their company to go in or that it's been going in.
Right.
Do they give you, I'm sure they give you feedback, but do they give you pushback? I mean, are they willing
Yes.
to change?
Yes, yes. There's such a wide variety of what it's called leadership buy-in, right? But that's fine. And every leader comes with his or her own views and their background and their baggage, whatever, their legacies, where they come from, their goals, what they want to achieve. So I need to understand all of that. And I spend a good amount of time developing what's in it for me. So it could be a business perspective. It could be a very personal perspective if they really believe in their people. It could be a competition perspective. It could be the business is going to take a whole new direction and merge or divest. So I need to understand what they're thinking. I need to understand where the business is going. And where have been the problems in the past? Just be honest with me. Your brutal facts, tell me, so that I can begin to plan and understand what's best for you as a leader to achieve your goals. And we'll do it in the least amount of effort and time.
Okay. And the employees obviously play a big role in that too.
Yes.
I mean, and I hope that they understand that whatever they tell you is going to be just taken and shared in a general kind of manner. So there's no worry about them.
That's right. Anonymity, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everything's
Wonderful.
anonymous. I do a lot of, in that fact gathering state, that assessment state, speak with hundreds of employees. And it's always exactly as you said. I may know your name, but if I will never share your name, but I'll compile your views with others, other employees, and we'll see what the picture looks like. Because the employees have a picture, the leaders have a picture, and let's put all these pictures together and see where we are and then what the gaps are and how we need to close those gaps.
So over the course of your dealing with all of these different entities, what are you most proud of?
I think that's hard to answer.
Okay.
I think the last company I worked for was American Standard. And I'm very, very proud of the catalytic change that I was able to lead. Fabulous leadership.
Great.
They started out with a little bit of what you said, different levels, getting all the employees involved, wonderful professional safety, health, and environment professionals. And we did it together, and within a relatively short time to change the culture of a very large company. It was 61,000 people, 47 countries, 550 sites.
Wow.
We were able to change and move and morph this company into a very strong safety culture.
Okay. Now, quickly, I know that you produce and host a radio show.
Yes, I do.
Tell us quickly where that is and then where our viewers can go to find out more information about you.
Yes, the radio show is called Safety Breakthrough Talk Radio, and it airs on iTunes News and Talk Radio. So you can find it there.
Okay.
I interview experts, government leaders, all kinds of international people in all different topics. If the people can find out more about the radio show as well as me on my website.
And what is that?
That's www.breakthroughresults.org.
Okay. And a phone number
Yes.
that you'd share?
Yes, of course. 908-652-8255. 1366.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Very
This was
interesting.
Good. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned, and Suncoast FYI will be right back. That's our show for today, and we hope you enjoyed it. To promote your business or upcoming event on Suncoast FYI, just call our sales department at 941-361-4239. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.